Welcome to Montgomery County Now, where on this show, we're going to take a tour of the farm to table. Folks, we are right at the entrance of the secret passageway to the donut making at Sand Flats Orchards. Tell me about it, because it's really one of the most exciting things to everybody in this community.
It is the absolute best, isn't it? The blueberry donuts. Summer season is blueberry season, so we make a lot of blueberry donuts, very popular. Make them right inside that door, and you'll stop by, get a nice, fresh, hot donut.
Absolutely.
You get to watch them be made.
You can smell them, taste them. They're very enjoyable. And guess what? You don't get to see in there until you come here and you buy your dozen and then share it with your family. Folks, we've made it to the blueberry patch. You can see how hard I've worked picking this whole full bucket. Why, these guys were just talking. Not true. They picked them and showed me how to pick a few and filled me up. We were eating. I actually tried a blueberry. I said, does this look like a fruit and vegetable guy? But these are awesome. Very, very good. And tell us about these. These are not that old, these bushes, right?
We're on our 8th season with the berries in the ground here. And they took off a little slow, but they're really coming to this season. We're going to be picking blueberries for our store in the coming weeks when we open, which is a new thing for us. And we're starting to have real nice production here, so it's pretty exciting.
Well, thank you very much. This is awesome, very educational, and my wife loves blueberries. We'll have to get down here and make sure we give it a shot, and I will definitely be sampling one of those blueberry donuts. Folks, look at these flowers. So Sand Flats Orchards just isn't about apples and blueberries. Let's talk about the flowers. They are incredible, absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Tell me about the process.
Thank you. So we start these almost all from seed in the greenhouse in springtime, as early as March. And then come warm weather, we plant them in these rows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 200-foot rows that you can pick from. We give you shears. You come in the bakery and we waft you through the donut aroma and give you some shears. You come out, you pick, and whatever strikes your fancy, you get to bring home. Keep it for yourself, put it on your kitchen table, whatever you want.
I'd love to start out by you telling me a little bit about Sand Flats Orchards. Give me a little bit of the history and everything you do here.
Yeah, so Sand Flats Orchard started back in '87 when we moved back. We grew up in this area. Meg's actually, she's a city girl from Albany. And we moved back from Colorado and found an old farm and started planting apple trees. And we both had other jobs. Meg's a retired school teacher now, and I'm retired from corporate America. And somewhere in the process, we planted 500 apple trees.
Wow.
And next thing you know, now we have 5,000 and then 7,000 trees right now. We just planted another 900 this year. And apple season's a big portion of our business here. But Mitch and Emily, our son and daughter-in-law, work on the farm as well. And they run all the things in the summer, like the flowers and the blueberries. And Meg's still the donut queen. She does all the donuts.
Outstanding. And it's not just about apples. Like you said, you started with apples and it's expanded to almost year-round. I mean, a little bit of the harsh winter, obviously, but with the flowers and the blueberries and the vegetables that you sell at times. And certainly the apple season is just incredible. So thank you so very much for doing what you do and allowing the community to be a part of it.
When you enjoy what you're doing, it's not work.
That's a great, great quote. You should remember that, everybody. Everybody out there listening, think about that. Thanks. Next stop on the 2025 Farm to Table Tour in Montgomery County, Toluki Family Farms. Join us. All right, welcome to Toluki Family Farms with Farmer Ray, who's the owner, him and his wife and his son. Ray, thanks for having us here. It's a pleasure. What a gorgeous view.
No, thanks, Jeff. We appreciate you coming out. You and I have known each other a long time. We've worked together, and now it's a little different for myself. We're here on the farm, and I said it today. I never thought at this stage in life I'd be rolling dirt with my kid and my wife and working a farm, and we're having a great time with it. We raise meat and potatoes here on the farm, but we'll segue into that after. 2020, we bought the farm. I told everybody that. Everybody kind of laughed. They said, no, I'm not dying. So August, we moved in, and the old timer that was here had raised vegetables for years, and we took it one step further. We started raising our own cows. We raised the pigs. We're in the sheep, the meat birds, and of course, our laying hens with our famous eggs. So we've continued to do it year after year, and as we grow into it, now that I'm full-time with my son here at the farm, we've stepped up and we're continuing to do more vegetables and now green corn for our animals, and as we move on, some new upcoming things for next year as well.
And I know you got a farm on site. We're going to go visit our farm. I know we have a farm store on site. We're going to go visit that store. We'll talk about that when we get there, all right?
Awesome.
Sound like a good idea?
Let's do it.
All right.
So with the Farm to Table tour, when Erica approached me and we were helping Plaid Farms, we were taking vegetables over and working with Becky Ferry as the Ferry family was getting their store opened. We had about a year and a half under our belt since we had moved in doing the vegetables and the meat here in the farm store. And as you see, the vegetables that we have that we raise here on the farm, and we work with several other farms in the local area, and then also the meat cases and the freezer and the coolers here that have our product. Was a great idea. They had done this in another county, similar to what we've done now with Farm to Table. So it made it very easy for us to transition and grab up ideas to say, okay, let's make this our own. Our first year, again, the idea, every great idea never has a great plan, but boy, they put a great plan together. Our first year was fantastic, and we've been there. This will be our 4th year. We've been through it, every year since. Right here, Jeff. Right off the farm, it's direct. This come last week. It's ribs. What's the best way to have a barbecue but to have ribs?
Yeah.
And if you want to come see who they come from, we will take you down and you can meet the ones in the barn.
And this is open 24/7?
No, we're open. The lights go on. It's open daily. The lights go on at 7 a.m. and the lights go off at 7 p.m. But if somebody needed something, we can, of course, make concessions here. Absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome. Taluki Family Farms, make sure you pay them a visit. Come out and see the benefits of the hard work that they do each and every day. Ray, thanks for taking us around and showing us the store and
Absolutely.
talking about the history of your property and the hard work that you do.
Absolutely. Thanks again. We appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you, Sheriff. Be safe.
All right. All right, folks, our last visit on the Farm to Table tour in 2025 in Montgomery County. We're at Otterkirk Farms. Hans, thanks for having us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much. Tell us a little bit about what goes on here at Otterkirk Farms.
So we raise hay. We bale and sell our own hay here. We have beef cattle, and we sell our own beef in the store. We also have other local produce items, pickled garlic, all sorts of great stuff. Daggert's milk.
Yeah, we went in the store. The store's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. We took a lot of time, and we have a lot of pride in our store for sure.
What about the history? I mean, this looks like it's been around for a while. And how long have you been with Farm to Table? And tell us just about you growing up here, and now you're farming it and still working a full-time job on top of that.
Yeah,
So,
my wife and I, we both work full-time. I grew up on this farm. My grandparents bought it. They both were immigrants from Germany. They worked in factories, worked for farms, and scraped together enough to buy this place. And they raised their family. My parents raised their family, and I'm raising mine here.
It's outstanding. I love talking to people who work hard. Talk about the difficulties in farming. I mean, other places we've talked about weather and, the machinery, and it can't be an easy task.
No, it's not. I mean, and it never ends. I just got off work. I'm coming home now, and I got to start my chores. We got chickens to feed. We got pigs to feed. We got cows to feed. On top of the hay business, mowing, raking, whatever needs to be done there.
Yeah, so the weather certainly affects that.
And the weather this year has been pretty terrible for that. But
Are you
we're
on
getting
second
it done.
cut? Yeah.
Oh, no. We're about halfway through first cutting. I would like to be done with it, but that's not always the way it goes.
Okay. I just can't thank you enough for the hospitality, for having us here, and for the work that you do for everybody in this community. And folks, I encourage you each and every day to pay a visit to all these farms that we visited today. There's a lot more on the Farm to Table tour. Get involved, learn your community, learn the farms that are feeding our families, and support them 100%.